muscle, and you're dead.
A pleasant turn of events, that.
Get your ass out of here.
Please pass through this checkpoint in
Suspicious persons shall be flagged for imminent. Files is managed. Disappear.
Coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
This had better be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
You hear something?
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Understood, Control. Awaiting further instruction. Over.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Okay, I'll take over the mission from here.
Wow, you're big.
Hold it. Oh, hell. I've had enough of this.
Asshole!
Don't mess with me.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
I suppose it's on me to clean up their mess then.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Ambulance urgently required at our location. Over.
tail. Over.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere. Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
I can take over. Let's get a move on.
Oh shit, oh fucking hell! It's just me.
Going to check their last position. Suspects nearby. Have a look.
Getting shot at.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere. I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like. Right. Your teammate won't be completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
Were they playing with guns and grenades again? All right, I'll take over.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make microdrones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Control, we are ready to engage.
Target just went through a checkpoint. Over.
Why are the bollards up?
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over.
All units, we are after the suspect.
Any sign of the target?
Standard quadrant search. Go. Drone, begin searching sequence.
Control, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over. Right up on the head. Been out nightmares tonight.
Rotting carcass of a once free bird.
We've successfully trialled our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project. Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Okay, I'll take over the mission from here. Let's have some fun.
key.
Don't let the tit-head get away. Drone, initiate search.
Look round for anything named Themis.
I'm on it.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
Have you looked at the Themis brief, ma'am?
Yes, I looked at it before I assigned you to the project. I am quite familiar with what it entails.
You must see the ethical implications of this. Themis violates half a dozen laws at least.
Those laws don't apply anymore. Or haven't you been paying attention? We're functioning under martial law here.
No. Themis is more than just martial law. It's a guillotine waiting to come down on everyone.
Look, you have two options. You can do your job, or you can lose your job. Pick one.
Welcome to DedSec. With you
Brilliant.
on board, we'll be
Finally
unstoppable.
found my people.
Great.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
I'm on it.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now, we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering, and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. That doesn't sound right. But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, they'll like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Themis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad.
Security lockdown.
They'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure, and there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
Right, that wasn't so hard. What's next?
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Let's see if this wee drone lives up to its billing.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick. This is taking too long, mate. Why don't you just shoot the damn door?
Keep quiet, or you'll be the one I'm shooting.
Sebastian, no!
Right then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection. Destroy them, Sebastian, and for God's sake, be careful. Your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis.
Open up your holy degenerate scumbag.
Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, Life School, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it. The life score algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a life score algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Gee.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the life score data and Themis is done.
Fuck it. All right. It's done.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now. This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji, they made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So did any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
Look, it was a team effort, but I'm not done with Nigel Cass yet. Can't speak for the team, and I can't speak for you. But I think we work well together, Hamish, if you take me name.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings. So we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
In the last adventure of Detective Bagley and his occasionally helpful human sidekicks, we discovered that a billionaire tech mogul and a war profiteer both had secret plots to exploit human suffering and murder thousands. A shocking twist, I know. Speaking of the people we most suspect, Mary Kelly's slave trade is bound to be any day now, and we also just received a distress signal from a coffee shop of all places. Maybe the Wi-Fi's down or something.
Is that relevant, Bagley?
Yes, obviously there's more to it than that, but I knew I had to make a joke or you just tune it out. I've marked both leads on your optic. I've been monitoring the drone network. Mary Kelly has finally sent out the invitations to her slave market sale.
DedSec, it's Caitlin Lau. This is your specialty. Hack one of those drones and get the location where she's selling those poor microchipped people. Let's put an end to this.
Britain has a long heritage in world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the Spitfire, it is the spirit and ingenuity of our people. That is why at Albion, we believe in delivering the next generation of personalized security to all of our citizens. But when it comes to the future, it's your safety that's our security.
Someone's hacking.
Possible hostile at your location. Control, we are still on the suspect. Over. Control, I've lost the target.
Surrender now! Enough is enough!
Control, we are pursuing the target.
see the suspect. Please advise.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
Well, that was simple, even for you. Give me a moment to decipher the security codes.
So, Bagley, what do you have?
Mary Kelly is holding her sale at Hackney Baths. Opened in 1904, it was, as the name implies, a public sanitation facility. In today's more enlightened modern times, it's a slave trading market.
She mentioned foreign investors, so this is big. It means associates, clients, employees, anyone remotely involved in her organization. We're taking Mary Kelly down from within.
Inspector Lau wants to take her case against Mary Kelly to a contact in the Attorney General's office, which means gathering as much data as we can to make sure it has the leverage needed for them to prosecute.
The microchips are a huge part of this equation that we know almost nothing about. We need something tangible about these things. See if you can find anything. Blueprints, receipts, samples.
So, the plan is simple. Crash the Kellys' soiree, find out as much as you can, and, minor detail, try not to get killed.
Can't be too careful at the Baths team. Mary can kill all her captives with the push of a button. If we try to free them now, they're good as dead. She doesn't know we're on to her yet. That gives us the advantage.
What's up, my Bugsy?
That's some company you keep, but I'm not sure if I should be more concerned for you or for them. Are you free?
Fuck yeah! Let's get up to some shit! What now?
Don't just blunder in. Hack the building's CTOS hub and see what to expect once you're inside.
Yeah, that's a good call. I'm in.
Get all the names, places, dates, whatever information you can in there. We need to build this case. And find a way to free those people.
I'll see what I can find.
Aye, no one's here yet. Good thing, too. Champagne's late. And you know how these rich bastards like free blanc. We ain't off the team with it. Yeah, products primed and ready for sale, no worries. Nah, she ain't. Not for this lot, at least, which is fine with me. She's the boss and all, but exactly. Always on eggshells when she's around. Bound to be full of Come on, look at the camera. Straight. Right, that's good. Stand up now. And slowly turn around.
I don't want to do this. Please.
Get your fucking ass up. Fucking miserable. There's no way this bastard will sell. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
All right then, get him downstairs. We'll update the catalogue and put his stats online.
No, I'm sorry. I'll do what you say. Don't take me there, no!
Shut the fuck up!
Shit. What the fuck?
Let's go see what's up.
Chances are good the basement will be locked. Chances are equally good that one of these knobheads left their access codes laying around somewhere. Thanks for the cellar key, knobhead.
Sick.
Don't make a fucking forgive now, you know.
I always knew fancy, uptight people were fucked up. Buying heads and their organs like it's all normal.
Keep your head. If we try anything before disabling the microchips, Mary Kelly is liable to purge her inventory.
Advances in medical technology have made
Oh my fucking god! The Golden Goose is like a shop for psychos, selling body parts and all kinds of shit. Ah, fam, we gotta end this right now.
I suggest washing your hands after this. Well, here's something interesting.
Miss Kelly, why is ours supposed to be shipped today? You proceed with Christmas.
Every penny. Must admit, I thought we were some sort of chatty shit in Mum's basement.
And what do you think now?
I think you're well funded. And my organisation could be implicated in something quite ghastly. I think the price just doubled.
True to your reputation. But we can obviously help you more valuable than money.
What's that then?
Power. We can make you the Queen of London.
Queen, eh? A queen is sovereign, autonomous.
Unchecked. Release our shipment, and London will be yours to rule.
Well, I know a good deal when I hear one. Fireworks are on their way. Careful you don't burn yourselves now.
Ah, this is the nail in her coffin. Mary Kelly supplied the explosives for the bombings. Add that to the slaves and the organ market, she is done.
That's an interesting turn of events. So Mary isn't Zero Day, but she's involved. I have to admit, Zero Day's plan to cover their tracks was clever, and it worked. Even I didn't suspect this, and I suspect a lot of things.
Let's not lose sight of what we're doing here. We need everything on the Golden Goose for Caitlin's case. Bagley, were you able to recover any data?
This is a simple market site. I've recovered inventory lists, but not much that will help Inspector Lau's case.
Bagley, we need to find those servers. We'll steal what Caitlin needs and shut this down before it goes online.
I'd love to, but the servers are rudely jumping all over the world. They're probably using a shuffle protocol and some kind of mixnet. I can work it out, obviously, but it will take me a few days.
What about that irritating host upstairs? He probably knows something about the servers.
There's nothing here. Moving on.
Look around! Keep your guard up!
I received it, yes, but it's not what I asked for.
I'm sorry you haven't enjoyed our product, ma'am. Now, with our 10-day satisfaction policy, we can provide you with a replacement within a few days.
Cut the customer service crap. The request I submitted was very detailed. I want a refund, and I'll just take my business elsewhere.
Ma'am, we tried to accommodate your order to the best of our abilities, but we are experiencing a supply shortage.
This is an outright scam. The network will hear about this.
Got the situation here.
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Try to curb the snark when it's my ass with a bullet in it, yeah, Bags?
I hit them!
You've been activated. Do you need a minute?
Nope.
Let's find them. Straight away.
All units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area, over. Control, I've identified an armed individual. Control, we are unsighted of suspects, over. No visual of target. Ending pursuit, over.
This is strange. One of our servers is being pinged constantly from the Wi-Fi of a particular Star Roger coffee.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yes, I thought it was noise at first too, but then I decoded the pings. It's Morse code. 3 letters repeating over and over. S-O. Wait for it. S.
Let's make some inquiries. Drop the location on my map. There. Done and done.
Suspect or suspects reported near your location.
The gun!
Control, we have an officer down.
Better get ready.
suspect.
Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over? Control, we're heading back, over.
There doesn't seem to be any obvious peril, does there? Have a seat and I'll ping back the IP sending us the distress signal.
Miss. What's the deal with this burner phone bollocks?
It's a cryptophone. It's secure. Every device on CTOS can be compromised. If we're overheard, we're dead. Both of us.
Who is this?
Not important. What matters is that I have inside information on SIRS, and I believe the people who framed you are rogue officers. And loath as I am to say it, DedSec may be my only hope to stop them.
You have my attention. No more, no less.
Good. I hid coordinates to a meeting place on a device in that establishment.
Bagley? Sabine? What are we getting into?
All right, that's a wrinkle. So this SIRS bloke says Zero Day are a bunch of Secret Service dickheads. I mean, I suppose it does make sense. The bombings were too sophisticated for randos, but SIRS could pull it off.
Officially, SIRS, or the Signals Intelligence Response Service, uses surveillance data drawn from CTOS to identify large-scale terrorist and criminal threats. Then they send Albion to shoot the threats in the face. For example,
and in the wake of escalating violence in London, the SIRS is extending the right to use lethal force to law enforcement and Albion securities.
Unofficially, SIRS uses your data to read your mind and arrest you for having naughty thoughts.
So we have means and opportunity, which leaves motive. SIRS are fascist pricks, but they're supposed to stop groups like Zero Day from doing terrorist shite. Why cause one? When you meet this guy, ask.
Where did they go? Shit!
Returning to HQ. Search terminated.
Living statues are an art form. Different kinds.
I suppose DedSec could always get into busking. I can think of worse side hustles.
We have a situation. Signs of a struggle. No trace of the SIRS contact.
SIRS may be onto him. If you get access to the area's surveillance infrastructure, I can rebuild the scene in AR.
I'll see what I can do. All right, mate. What are you doing here?
I ain't seen nothing, Gov.
What do you mean?
Wait. You don't look... Oh, bollocks. You're undercover, aren't you? Trying to see if I'll talk, eh? Ain't gonna happen.
All right, take it easy.
I ain't seen nothing.
That's done it. Now return to the scene and I'll reconstruct what happened to our contact.
CTOS-AR. Data read.
That appears to be our contact.
Fucking hell.
Yes, it certainly doesn't look like his best day, does it? Analyze the clues in the AR workspace to find out what happened to him. This is a non-lethal weapon, so odds are he's still alive, though he may not want to be. They've taken our SIRS contact away, but they may still be nearby. I can reconstruct the vehicle's path from unsecured CCTV recordings. That should allow you to follow it. The reconstruction's nearly finished, and so's our contact if you don't hurry.
Why did you come to Great Britain?
It looks like our contact's assailants stopped here, but I can't see them nearby. Let's analyze the data to see if we can find out where they went.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Our contact's assailants are switching vehicles to elude pursuers, which is standard operating procedure for private military burks like Albion.
Albion? Not Sirs? You sure?
What can I tell you? They're mercenaries. If you keep looking, you might find out why they're interested in an SIRS whistleblower. I've completed a thorough analysis of the vehicle and concluded it is a van.
Come on, Bagley, give me...
Well, I could also mention that the minute traces of sand in the tire tracks indicate that it's a construction site recently. But you know me, hate to sound like a smartass. I've been scanning nearby construction yards for Albion activity and, long story short, some dozy git has forgotten to turn off the security camera in the makeshift torture room.
I want to see it.
I'm not who you think I am. You're Malik, a SIRS officer and a leaky fucking twat. That's not me. I swear to God. Please, please.
Only a matter of time before he breaks. Bagley? Coordinates. Whoa. Is this what an average day is like for you lot? Well, I always have to deal with this.
Until you lose them, yes.
What would we do without Bags's amazing advice, eh?
I have them. Where did they go?
Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
Mona.
Relax. I'm with DedSec. You called us.
Of course. You shouldn't have come here. Now they'll know for sure I've betrayed them.
We just saved your ass.
No, you've just damned us both. Look, I'll upload the intelligence onto an anonymous FTP. It'll explain everything.
Actually, how about you explain everything?
My name is Richard Malik. I'm an intelligence analyst. I believe Zero Day are rogue SIRS officers who framed you for the bombings to seize power. Now they're murdering or blackmailing anyone who threatens them, which now somehow includes me.
All right. We'll examine the intelligence. But I better not regret this.
That I can't promise.
Malik has made his way out, and now I suggest you do the same.
What is this?
He's a piece of work, but this could be big. Let's check the intelligence, then make a call.
All right, 1 second.
Bagley, check the intel, then get everyone together for a briefing. Let's blow this open.
I swear if that...
If someone you know is involved in criminal activity, you must catch them. Failure to do so is a crime.
We can't see all the angles here. I don't like it. We should walk away.
Definitely not. He needs our assistance.
May I present the third option? Just use him. An SIRS whistleblower, even one you don't trust, could still help us find the arseholes that blew up half of London and framed DedSec for it. You don't have to invite him to your birthday, just use his information.
Good call. Sure.
Got to stay calm.
This is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona or Bayern Munich. The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine that probably depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors who provide such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up, well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts, Alice. I mean, are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
But what is the set rate? Is it 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't ask too much anyway, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. Oh, I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through.
DedSec, I got a call about a possible kidnapping. I'll send you the caller's info. Sounded like it was connected to something big. We have a real chance to seek justice here.
Right. I'll set things in motion.
Surprise, you twat. Between my work with 404 and tracking down Sky Larson's neural map nightmares, I thought I could do with a new workspace. I could do with your help as well. I just clocked a hit and run by a black cab. Happened a while ago, but the news ain't picking up on it.
And the reason I should care?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because all of London's black cabs are driverless, run by AI.
I'm here. Are you ready to begin?
Here's the gist. Malik's intelligence checks out. A rogue faction of SARS officers framed DedSec for the bombings to consolidate power over the government. But now they've noticed that some people are standing up to the new order, and they're blaming you.
I believe these are the people you call Zero Day. I don't know their names, but it's safe to assume they have a ringleader. And in my experience overseas, removing the leader...
Right. Kill the Queen and the whole Zero Day hive dies. Why now, though?
2 weeks ago, a shell company connected with Zero Day's operations imported 40 kilos of Semtex from an old Soviet bloc depot. But it never left London, which means Zero Day is planning a bombing that will make those earlier bombings look like a bonfire. And I think I know why.
As we're all now painfully aware, false flag attacks are a common propaganda tool for despots. Kill a load of people and the rest fall into line behind whoever says they won't let it happen again. In this case, Zero Day.
Which means we both want to discover who's pulling Zero Day strings and stop them.
We need to get hold of the personnel dossiers of anyone connected with the earlier bombings and their cover-up. Then Malik and I can analyze their common connections and work out who's in charge of Zero Day.
And I'll be on the comm to observe.
So if Malik's right, Zero Day are some kind of shadowy cabal of spies who blew up half the city to secretly take control of the government. But now they're pissed off that someone's standing up to them, so they're going to do it again. That's awful.
I agree. You'd think they'd come up with something besides another bombing. Bit of a double beat, isn't it?
Is it true? Zero Day's trying again just because we stood up to them. That's taking negative reinforcements to the next level, isn't it?
Cut that victim-blaming shit. I'd rather get blown up 1,000 times than lie down just so some wannabe tyrants can stamp on my face.
Would you?
Yeah. Mia, we'll see. We should shoot these things off.
Nice to see you again.
How are you?
Take a deep breath.
You've been activated. Do you need a minute?
I'm good if you're good, Bagley boy. I'm here now.
You're stealing SIR's personnel dossiers. The organization is strictly compartmentalized, so they aren't stored in one central location.
So you want me to spy on spies? I hope you have a plan. Preferably a good one.
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government, or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom. Instantly.
Lord God.
You can be horrified if you want, but it's saved thousands of lives. Get access to a Filament terminal and I'll provide you with the search terms.
Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area. Over.
Shit! The fuck? Oh, I can't handle this. Whoa! Oh my god, is that a gun?
Look near the alarm. Drone, initiate search protocol. There's nothing here. Carry on. Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area.
Coming up!
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Well, that's motivating. Let's go, Bags.
So this is Filament. Impressive. I can help you break in, but we're going to leave a trail, unless of course Malik has an idea.
There. I persuaded Filament Security to log that Spiderbot's activity as system maintenance.
Thanks. How suspiciously helpful of you.
It's not like the movies. Spies aren't the police. I believe in working with the lesser evils like DedSec to protect society from the greater ones.
So why did Zero Day kill all my friends?
There are differing schools of thought.
Spy ship acquired.
Well done.
Engaging target.
Stone unturned. Drone, initiate search protocol.
Here, I've got the list of nasty spies for you.
Right, so we do a simple CTOS contact analysis and work out who's in charge of Zero Day. I'll have it done before you can say Guantanamo.
I'll handle the classified data, thank you very much.
It would be so much faster if I worked with you in order to do this.
The people in these dossiers are connected, but not necessarily complicit. It will take intelligence expertise to separate the wheat from the chaff. And when I discover something actionable, I will contact you.
He's disconnected. Pleasant fella.
Suspects reported in your area.
Hell yes. You see all that? Fuck, I'm good at being in DedSec.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
You trying to be nice, Bags? Aw, thanks, mate.
Don't mind Bagley. He's the best. Gets us out of most scrapes. You did good.
I've lost the target.
I have Malik for you.
Put him on.
We have to meet. There's been a complication. I can't access the files you stole.
Wait, what?
The files are locked, and a moment after we got them, I received this.
Hello, Richard. We see you're trying to find us by looking into our associates. That's a good idea. Hope you don't mind if we borrow it. Who was your masked savior, we wonder?
I've sent Bagley the coordinates for a meeting. I hope I don't need to explain why this is a priority.
Received, we are in pursuit. Target is no longer in the vehicle. Over.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Come, get.
Control, we are pursuing the suspects. Over.
Oh, come on. Takes all kinds. Where are you going? Huh?
No sign of the target. Over.
Control, suspect is...
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Fuck, you know, have I got to do everything? Right, here we go.
Useless hunk of junk.
Keep it up, mate.
Go bother someone else.
Hello. There's no need to get so angry. I'm so happy I could throw out my back.